we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Yeah, that was a sharp start, but we've got a long way to go. They're going to have to sustain that intensity.
They've got Andre Drummond. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Edwards. And it's Barlow in at power forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. It's stolen by Maxey. And now the Sixers on the break. The rebound by Ware. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Pass to Adebayo. Rebound by Philadelphia. 23 seconds left in the second. Here's Maxey. Buries it down low. Maxey's got his first points of the game.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's Adebayo. Over Drummond. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Sixers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individuals stand out, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Terrible execution via offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Higher percentage looks, get yourself to the line, get back on track.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Miami, trailing by 2. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at the point.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's ABC. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Tyler Hero.
Team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game.
Number 77, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Fontecchio's checked in for Miami. He's off on the second. Well, Coach, how about the Eric Spoelstra story? Started as a video coordinator with the Heat back in '95. You were an assistant in Miami back then.
Yeah, look, Brian, even then, Eric is one of the rare guys that all of us on the staff knew right from the beginning that he had all the makings of a great coach. Players trusted him and had confidence in his ability to help them.
From the video room to the Hall of Fame one day.
No question.
The three from Mitchell. He can't hit that time. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Sixers on top, up 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
That's right, man.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 3-point lead. Eric Gordon is out there with Maxey. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Barlow in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Maxey. Over Mitchell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and they told the team it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They look fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead. At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Powell from outside the arc. Yeah! And now they trail by just 4. And the 76ers call time here. They're leading by 4. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Maxey.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Maxey. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, the Heat. They trail by 6. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Fifteen seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wiggins for 3. And his ABC with a rebound.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Maxey. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now Hero. For 3, Smith. The putback. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.